we can't choose one. That's it. I think we got past that.
This one my father bought Charlie Duke from Apollo 16 and he signed the strap. But I decided to opt for the 126500 because I love the vintage design, the elements that they added to the watch.
How did you buy a crash? Because I know it's impossible to order.
You asked me before, the watch that chimed at 12.
And these are all retail. You got them retail. You didn't buy
Everything I bought retail.
That's sick. That's a sick
really
story.
Cool. Let's now move on to shop watches.
Yes, which is this beautiful ostrich box here.
Exactly.
The box of goodies.
The box of goodies.
So, for me, let's say what I love the most from this box is the skeletons, the AP and the Vacheron. Can we start with the AP?
So the AP is 1 of 10.
Yeah. Wow.
It's really, for me, the trifecta. Gem set, perpetual calendar, skeleton. The condition is immaculate. Run your fingers on the lugs against the grain like this. You will feel the sand finish from back in the day. If you look at the case back, you can see how sharp all the angles are. It's on original platinum buckle. This is a first generation perpetual skeleton with diamonds.
Of the engravings as well?
The engravings, but also on the dial, it's a small AP. It doesn't have the larger AP that came later. So they made 10 pieces for like this.
It's beautiful.
This is for sale in our shop. It's really, I love the skeleton. I love everything about it. The only better skeleton that we have is going to be this Vacheron that we just sold.
Which you can't buy.
Which you can't buy. And it's funny, we had 2 in a row.
Yeah?
It's a super rare configuration. And we had 2 in a row. And I love this one about it. The patina is completely insane.
Nice.
You can see how it's really like browning and redding. The stamps on the case side. You can even see the engraving of the rotor from the front. You see it from the look at the front. You can even see the engraving on the rotor. I made a video a short while ago that said that Vacheron is the king that was, Patek is the king that is, and AP is the prince I'll never be king. Nice. This is not my quote. It's a quote that I read 25 or 26 years ago by a watch journalist. And the funny thing is I said, this is an example, but the point is that this was when Vacheron was king.
Yeah.
Vacheron back in the day made the first baguette watch, known as the Calista, and then followed all the Calas that came after. They did some really, really incredible stuff.
It's beautiful. I love the little Vacheron logo on the side.
Super cool. It's a very rare, first generation, very unique.
It's beautiful. Personally, I prefer the AP because of the mini tracks and everything. But again, they're very close. I would love to have either of them.
We jump straight into AP and Vacheron. I'm going to show you two more Vacherons. The first one, we're talking about gem setting. This is early 80s. Only 3 of these were ever made. You can feel how...
And this is all factory.
All factory. You can see the screws in the back for the diamond plates.
Oh, yes.
The diamond setting. This is really, really white gold buckle. All the stamps. Everything is like...
heavy, huh?
Yeah. But this is a solid gold watch.
Yeah, such a cool piece. I love the setting, huh?
Yeah, this is where the 222 outperformed, I think, in the gem setting, the Nautilus and the Royal Oak.
And these are, this is 1 of 3, you said.
1 of 3 ever made.
Wow.
There's a different variation with the diamond dial. I don't love the diamond dial as much because it has Dauphine hands instead of the Baton hands.
Yeah. It's classic. This is a beautiful piece, man. I love the setting. So cool.
Yeah.
And I like how it doesn't go all the way. So
because
it's more
you can remove the
comfortable.
links. It only goes on the links that are not removable.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Plus, you don't really see this part as well. Gorgeous. I think Journe has the same, no, with the Elegante.
Yes, exactly.
Goes,
the first links and then the buckle that are removable parts, they don't have it.
And this is...
on the website.
Okay. This is available, guys.
Yes. Then we have a crazy new old stock 222 automatic made in the early 80s. This watch, the first watch was in great condition. This is even better. It has the original goop on the case back. This watch comes with box, papers, invoice, the whole 9 yards.
This is also a 222?
That's also 222, but the square 222.
Yeah.
So you had AP made the 5402, and then they made the 6005, or I forgot the reference, of the square one.
Yeah.
Only quartz, unfortunately. Vacheron made the 222, and then made the square one, but kept it automatic for the larger ones. And then Patek made the Nautilus, and then cool. I don't know why they made the Cubitus, but we won't talk about that today.
Exactly. Maybe for next year. Then.
Yes.
The patina is sick, huh?
Yeah, patina's sick. That's the whole point.
On the bracelet here.
The goop on the back is sick. I have the original sticker. Everything. This is like
The goop.
This is the purple goop or the blue goop. But I had blue goop on my
Yeah, exactly.
my Speedmaster, and usually Omegas always have the blue goop.
Yeah.
And Gégère and Vacheron, I always see the purple goop.
Nice. You think it was blue at some point?
No. It's just different. Like I always see purple in like Gégère Lecoultre and Vacheron, and I always see blue on Omega and other brands. I don't pay attention.
Yeah. Awesome. It's beautiful.
We finish with the three crazy Vacherons we have, but let's dig in also to some APs. We cannot go into AP without mentioning a 5402 first generation gold. Has the AP down. It's quite nice as well. You can feel how nice this watch feels.
It's nice.
You have a slightly later one,
Beautiful with the gray dial. It's gorgeous.
which is this is super nice.
Super nice. But this I prefer with the tropical.
Yeah, this is a 14790.
So cool.
Full set box papers, archives, perfect everything. This watch is really truly stunning.
It's in great condition as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's if we like the milk chocolate dial is really nice.
I love the descriptions. Milk chocolate, goop.
Milk chocolate dial, yes. No, milk chocolate is quite good. And then the last AP we're going to talk about today is this 15000 TT, the first automatic 33 millimeter, because before then they were only quartz. It is not that thick, but it is in tantalum and steel, and feel the heft. And it also comes full set box and papers.
It's like a gold watch, huh?
And the gray, the two-tone gray for me is spectacular.
Beautiful. And what is, let's say, the price point of maybe this piece?
Under 30,000 Swiss
Under
francs.
30,000. So if you're waiting for a new or a look, maybe try to look in some vintage pieces, huh?
Much better.
Because the two-tone on your wrist, they're all under what you would, let's say.
So for example, the two-tone I have on my wrist, did not for sale, it's my father's, but I have a 14790, the same as the one we just showed. Two-tone, 17,500.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Yeah. And if you really don't care about condition, you can get them for lower.
Yes. But for us, so in the world of collecting, there are three rules, my three rules. The first rule is condition, condition, condition. The second rule is buy what you love.
Yeah.
And the third rule is
Condition.
buy within your budget.
Yeah.
Because too many people, let's say they have a budget from like 10 to 12, 15 is okay, but don't buy a 30K watch. Because then you're stretched and you don't feel so good.
Plus you're also then forced to sell it quicker.
Yes,
If
and
you
since I don't
overextend.
sell my watches anymore,
Yeah.
I would just wait.
Oh, but you have an awesome collection, huh? Plus you can from time to time maybe put some of these on the wrist, which is awesome to have the option.
True, but usually my brother looks at me sideways, so I don't put.
Like, don't scratch them.
We have this Nautilus. We'll speak about it last in this box. We'll speak first about Rolexes, but even start with Tudor. We have this unbelievable Tudor Snowflake, which for me is the most underrated, if not the best, blue dial Rolex has ever made. It's a matte blue dial dial. The bezel also is blue. Perfect matching patina, strong case, nice bracelets. Just a great, great watch. And it's the exact same configuration you see in the Marine Nationale of the late 70s.
It's beautiful glass as well.
Yeah, this is, they call it a
Very domed.
super tropic or tropic. There's a company that manufactures them. And we simply add them on top, because instead of having the flatter crystals, service ones, we have these super tropic, which are great on the watches.
It's very cool. And the bezel feels nice as well.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And how much is something like this?
18,000 Swiss francs.
Okay.
Lesser condition or cheaper, and men are much more expensive.
Yeah, but of course, like in the world of vintage, when people ask me, which is rare, I always tell them you basically buy from the person you trust.
By the seller.
By the seller, exactly. Yeah.
By the seller. Yeah. My brother and I, we always believe in buying the seller.
Yeah.
There's an issue, you go back, or it's very... So this GMT is quite interesting. It comes on a Mexican Jubilee bracelet.
What does that mean?
Basically, it was manufactured in Mexico.
Okay.
Josque because It's funny because the JM bracelet, they manufactured for Rolex, for Omega. It was due to import restrictions. So it's a Mexican bracelet. And how do we know the watch is Mexican? The case back has a whole story on it. It was given to one of the lieutenants of the president in the 1980s. It has the title of the person who gave the watch, as well as all the engraving of when it was given.
So you can basically track the whole story of it, huh?
We did. We know the name of the president. We know the name of the lieutenant who received it. So the last two Rolexes are two Daytonas. What's really nice is you have this 6262 with tropical registers, only produced for a year. And then, of course, the Holy Grail, the 6263 with the black Bakelite bezel.
It's beautiful. And beautiful examples again.
Yes, absolutely love these pieces. This is what collecting is all about.
Yeah, that's
these
true.
type of watches. 62,000, 75,000.
Which again, it seems fine.
Yeah.
For this quality and this age and importance.
My brother and I started this business by buying and selling
Yeah.
a ton of Speedmasters. And what I'm holding in my hands is actually 3 grails. The first one, full set box and papers, gray racing. You can see from the gray dial, which is a unique color when all the other ones usually are black. The second one I'm holding is the absolute nicest Apollo Soyuz you will ever see in your life.
They look like new.
This watch was made in 1976, a year after to commemorate the successful mission where the Americans and the Russians connected in space. This is number 6, and it comes full set box papers.
Beautiful.
Last but not least, of the Speedmasters, this is the ultimate Speedmaster in terms of rarity. It's a 298-1. It comes with base 1000 bezel, perfect lume, tropical dial, lollipop, perfect case, original stretch, double link stretch bracelets.
Very cool.
This is really like if you have to put a checklist of what you want in a Speedmaster,
That's it.
this is it.
So if you buy this, you're good.
This is the top. This is like a Oyster Paul Newman times of the
yeah.
Speedmasters.
Beautiful. Why Omega Speedmasters?
So it's a very simple calculation. But when we started, for the amount of money we had,
Yeah.
we could have bought 4 or 5 Daytonas, and then we could have bought 40 Speedmasters.
Okay.
So, and we made the same margin.
Yeah.
You make $1,000 a watch or $2,000 a watch.
Yeah.
Why not make it 40 times instead of 4 or 5 times?
True.
It was a very simple calculation.
Plus, you had more to work with. You look bigger at the beginning as well, right? If you have a wider selection.
And we really, my brother and I did a really deep dive into the Speedmasters. We were very close to the old team of the museum before the scandal. It's really for us. It was super nice because we knew everything. Like today, I see a Speedmaster. I can tell you it was made like before May of 1968.
Undone.
People are like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Yeah," because it has like this type of shiny dial and this type of hand and this type of
index is
bezel.
short,
Yeah, that's exactly. And you can date a watch. People tell me like, "Oh, this watch never went for service." So I'm like, "Yeah, it went." I can tell you, and I look at the crown and I look at the bezel. I'm like,
you know who serviced it.
and I'm like, early 70s it was serviced. So I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Awesome. Well, it's beautiful. I think, I mean, I'm not a vintage guy, and my audience knows this. I love to show them though, and I think you were crucial in making the speedy market. No,
Well, crucial, I don't know, but we worked very hard at it.
Big part, for sure.
We even wrote a book.
yeah,
That's on our website. It's a short book with over 40 exceptional Speedmasters.
see, so important.
Yeah.
So, AP, Vacheron, Tudor, Omega. There's one lonely Nautilus there. Is it special or just you wanted to share a Nautilus? Because I've seen this before, or probably not. With this smirk, it's probably special.
You know, it's funny. People hold watches up to show how tight the band is by the watch head. And you can never tell if the picture they're holding it like this and like this, you know? But I'm holding it, I will open the case and I will hold it from the band open like this and to show you how crazy
No movement.
no movement. This watch was delivered in Geneva in February 2nd, 1977 to Gublin and it was sold by Gublin 2 days later on February 4th, 1977. I know that because we have double archive. According to my research, there isn't an earlier movement or case number available in the market. There isn't a nicer hash dial that's turning a little bit, I'm going to call it Lake Geneva blue because there's a hint of green. There isn't a double sign hash dial this nice of a condition, and there isn't a hash dial just this nice.
Yeah, of course.
Correct. I've seen rare hash dials, but they don't have, you can't say that from the retailer that's printed on it.
Yeah.
This, I have double archives. I have the Gublin and the Patek. The condition, you can see by yourself, is absolutely crazy. This watch, I really enjoy wearing once in a while.
This watch looks like it just came out of the store. Huh?
Yeah, it's actually, if you look, I'll show you something funny. This watch is 1.5 years old, 2 years old soon. Look at the difference in the bracelet.
So the quality back then was.
It was different, but this is this I wear out. I'll go party. This stays. We got it. Stays in the safe and it sleeps in the safe.
Gorgeous.
No, really. The 3700. It's bar 1, so it's a larger bracelet. Hash dial, double sign, mint condition. Unfortunately, no boxing papers, but it does come with double archives. And the nice thing is that this year is the 50th anniversary of the Nautilus.
Wow.
Where supposedly nothing new is coming, but we can always hope.
And the price is undisclosed. Depends who asks.
We're aiming for $500,000.